Ever feel like you're working hard, paying your credit card bills, but the balance just never seems to go down? It's a frustrating cycle, and you're definitely not alone. It's almost as if credit cards are designed to keep you paying, and, well, they kind of are. Today, we're going to pull back the curtain and look at the subtle ways credit cards can trap you in debt, often without you even noticing. First up, the minimum payment trap. This is probably the biggest one. When you get your bill, you see that small, manageable minimum payment amount and think, great, I can handle that. It feels like you're doing the right thing. But here's the catch. That minimum payment is mostly going towards interest, with only a tiny fraction touching the actual money you spent. Imagine you have a $3,000 balance on a card with 18% interest. If you only make the minimum payment, it could take you over a decade to pay it off, and you'd end up paying thousands in interest alone. It's a slow-motion debt trap. Next, let's talk about interest rates, or APR. Credit card companies love to advertise low introductory rates, like 0% APR, for the first year. It sounds amazing, right? You can make big purchases and pay them off over time without any interest. The problem is, life happens. Maybe you forget when the introductory period ends, or maybe you can't pay off the full balance before that date. The moment that period is over, your interest rate can skyrocket to 20% or even higher. All that interest you thought you were saving. It can come back with a vengeance, sometimes even applied retroactively to the balance you've carried since day one. Another sneaky tactic is the way rewards and cashback are structured. Don't get me wrong, getting points or a percentage of your spending back is great, but it's also a powerful psychological tool. It encourages you to use your card for everything. Buying a coffee, put it on the card for the points. New gadget, you'll get so much cash back. This can lead to overspending. You start justifying purchases you wouldn't normally make just to chase those rewards. Before you know it, you've spent more than you planned. And the interest you pay on the new balance can easily wipe out any rewards you earned. It's a classic case of the house always wins. Then there are the fees. Late fees are the most obvious, but there are also annual fees, balance transfer fees, cash advance fees, foreign transaction fees. The list goes on. A single late payment can not only cost you a fee, but also trigger a penalty APR, which is an even higher interest rate applied to your account. These fees might seem small on their own, but they add up, chipping away at your money and making it even harder to get ahead. So what can you do? The first step is awareness. Understand that the system is designed to make money from your debt. Your goal should be to beat them at their own game. Always try to pay more than the minimum payment. In fact, your goal should be to pay your balance in full every single month. If you can do that, you never pay a penny in interest. If you're already in debt, don't despair. Create a plan. List out all your debts, their balances, and their interest rates. Focus on paying off the card with the highest interest rate first, while making minimum payments on the others. This is called the avalanche method, and it saves you the most money in the long run. Another option is the snowball method, where you pay off the smallest balance first for a quick psychological win. Either way, having a plan is key. Credit cards aren't inherently evil. They can be a useful tool for building credit and managing expenses. But you have to be the one in control. By understanding these traps, you can use your cards wisely, avoid the pitfalls of debt, and build a stronger financial future for yourself. Thanks for watching today. If you found this helpful, give this video a like and consider subscribing for more tips on managing your money. See you in the next one.